Record. Okay, so hi everyone. I want to welcome you out to our Cruise Like a Boss meeting. Today is November 6th, and we are excited to be here. We're like 5 campaigns into this event right now, into this promotion. So I want to welcome everybody who's here. And let's go ahead and start sharing my screen.
That's not me.
Okay, can you all see my Cruise Like a Boss meeting?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
I see that.
perfect. So we'll get this from the start. And let me just try something. It's not Rick.
Oh, it was Lori and Mark.
Mark, it's you that's making all that noise. Oh, now I can't hear you at all.
There you go.
Okay, can you talk to me?
We don't hear anything on our end.
I hear a doot, 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 doot.
No, we don't hear anything. Hold on, let me try something.
Off. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. We need to, let's get going. So the meeting. Well, okay, so my phone quits ringing. Let's just go ahead. So I want to welcome you all out to the Avon Cruise Like a Boss meeting. I forgot to mention when we were full screen, but check us out. We are on the Lido deck where the pool is, and there's a big movie theater. You see that up there? They show movies at night. You can lay by the pool and watch the movies. Pretty exciting. We're all going to be meeting there one night, right?
Yep.
What is with our phone? Sorry about that. Anyway,
doesn't want to go off. No, the button.
It'll stop in just a second. So anyway, today's November 6th, so let's move on. I'm sorry. So we are... Quit calling me.
Nobody calls unless you take a nap or you're on a call.
Okay, so we are on the Cruise Like a Boss. This is an all-inclusive cruise to Bermuda, which is going to be April 28th to May 3rd, 2018. So, Mark, where are you going to be on May 1st? Do you have an appointment that day?
No, I'm going to be home.
You better not be.
You are booked. You are from April 28th through May 3rd. You are booked. We are busy that week.
Absolutely.
You guys are buying me dinner.
Blocked it out on my calendar.
Okay, so the incentive runs campaign 20 through campaign 6. We are just now finishing for, some of us are finished already with 24, and some of us are finishing this week, I believe. So look like we're kind of going into campaign 25. So we're 5 campaigns into this. So let's see. Okay, so here's the requirements, what we need to do in order to get on this cruise. I'm going to let Richard explain them.
Yeah, I'm here tonight as we're pulling up anchor. We're pulling up anchor, and we're throwing everybody a life raft here because we're going to show you how to get on this cruise. Number 1, personal sales, $300 to $499, you get 100 points. If you have $500 or more in sales, you earn 200 points.
Is that every campaign?
That's every single campaign. You can just ka-ching every campaign, 500 plus in sales, 200 points. Number 3, recruit from an Avon source. That's Alma. And if you get a qualified recruit, that's $150 first or second order. That's placed and paid for. You get 150 points. Now, if you do it from a personal source, it doubles that. You get a qualified recruit, again, a first or second order of $150 that's paid for. You get 300 points. And that's for every single person that you sign up, either Alma or personal. You'll get those points. Now, this is the bonus one here. Each one of those recruits you signed up, every time they place a $150 order and pay for it, you earn 100 points. That's awesome. And that's every single time. And we've got, like 8 or 9 weeks left, I think, on this. 8 or 9 or 10 or so. And you're looking at 800 to 1,000 points here if they order every single time. And that's each recruit who places a $150 order. So this is a lot of points. That's really exciting. Yeah. That's really exciting because I can see the birds flying outside my window already. And then the cool thing here is title promotion. If you promote, if anybody promotes from ambassador and above, every single step you promote up, you get 1,000 points. And then if you're mentoring someone on your team to promote, every time they promote, you earn 500 points.
Yay.
So you can get all these great points here.
I think Rick, who's on our call, just recently got 1,000 points. Pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, yay.
See a thumb come up from the
And he's working on promoting a second time. They're doing great. Now, when you win this, you get even additional things as you're earning these points. So if you get to 1,500 points, you get that first item there. You get the Avon Beauty Case right here. Avon Beauty Case, $30 value, you earn that. When you get up to 3,000 points up here, you earn the $75 value Avon tote. And then when you get to 4,500 points, you earn the Avon carry-on suitcase. Mine will be the one with Huber on the back here, because there's going to be 6,000 reps with the same suitcase. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to end up with somebody's underwear. Anyway, you get up to 7,000 points, and that's where Mark and I are going on the cruise. And then because we want Lori and Tina and Lynn to go with us, we're going to all of us. We're all going to get 11,000 points, so all of us can go. We're just going to be a team effort. We're not even planning on stopping at 7,000. We're going right to 11,000.
Because friends don't let
friends cruise alone.
Yay!
So anyway, that's the point system.
So I have to earn this because I can't let Rick and Tina go by themselves, and I can't let Mark and Lori go by themselves. So I don't have any choice. I'm gonna have to earn it.
Yeah, he doesn't want me to go by myself either. So.
I don't trust him.
Watch out, boat.
Okay, good job, Richard. Okay, this is your Cruise Like a Boss tracking. It shows up in Vibe. Should be on your home screen. If it's not, you can drag it out from your right side. You can add it to your home screen. And if you're not in Vibe yet, you can go to Sales Leadership, from youravon.com, go to Sales Leadership, click on Leadership Incentives, and then under Cruise Like a Boss, click on Get Details, scroll down, and your tracking will be there so that you'll know exactly where you stand. So here is our tracking sheet that we have in the Cruise Like a Boss group. I went ahead and played with this like as though you are just now starting. I mean, there's a lot of us that have 1,000 points plus already, but let's just say that you're brand new, you just got signed up, you're a brand new rep, or maybe you just woke up and figured out there was a cruise and you want to be on it. So just to start off, you get 200, or you get 100 points. Oh, I shouldn't have these in there. You get 100 points for every if you have a $300 order, and you get 500. If you have a $500 order, you get 200 points. This is wrong.
Yeah,
I don't know why that's
that'll
there.
drop it down to 11,300. You can still make the cruise. So those 500 points, 1,000 points, there are gone.
So if you get an Alma recruit, it's 150 points. If you get a personal recruit, it's 300. And then what Richard was talking about is you get 100 points for every second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, all the way to the end orders. So now that we're getting farther along, you'll see that they don't have as many orders. So the gray is kind of not available any longer. So we are in campaign 25. We're going to assume that we are. I don't know how that happened. I really don't. But we're in campaign 25, and we're going to pretend like you got a $500 order in campaign 25 for 200 points. And you got 2 personal recruits. And then over the next couple of campaigns, you got each one of them placed in order. Maybe not every time, but most of the time, hopefully. And then in campaign 26, you got 1 personal recruit. So they're placing a second order a couple of times. And then because you now have 3 recruits, you make it to Bronze Ambassador, and you get 1,000 points for promoting. So then you keep going, and now you have 2 Alma recruits. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. And then the next campaign, you have another 2 Alma recruits. And then you get a personal recruit. So look at that. You get another 1,000 points because now you're promoting up to Silver Ambassador. So pretty exciting. And you keep going and you keep going. And you actually, in this scenario, you promote all the way up to Gold Ambassador, which means you have 9 people on your team. I figured a total of 12 recruits at this point. I think that's pretty reasonable if you're going to start brand new and you don't have any recruits yet at all, you probably are going to need 12 plus recruits, maybe more. So this gives you an idea, but it is still absolutely possible. This one was 12,300, and Richard's right. If you take these extra 200 points off, you'll still be at 11,000. So moving on. So recruiting tips. Let's talk about, we've talked about so many different ways to recruit over the last couple of weeks. But so start with your friends and family. Create a list of as many people as you can think of and work through that list, because every personal recruit is worth 300 points. Also, we've learned over time that personal recruits tend to do a lot better in their Avon business than Alma leads do. So they're really valuable to you. On your Avon.com, there is a list, a warm market list that you can go to. Do you know where that's at, Lori?
I do not.
Okay, well, there is on your Avon.com. I think it's under training for new reps, actually, or under leadership. But you can find a list of, like, that helps you, a memory jogger, helps you remember who you might know. And then the other way is you can buy Alma leads. Now, in order to get Alma leads, you have to be bronze ambassador or above, and you have to have had two of your own recruits within the past 3 campaigns and maintain that title of bronze ambassador or above. So it's a rolling 3 campaigns. So once you start getting Alma leads, those will count towards your 2 recruits. So you just have to, over 2 campaigns, over 6 weeks, you need to sign up 2 people. And there's a couple of classes at the Avon University, and I don't even know if those are required right now because Avon University is being revamped. But Avon is an option. It's actually an option to get a lot of leads. And if you follow up with them right, you can get a lot of recruits. Seriously, I have signed up 21 people in one campaign from Alma. That's not the norm. I don't do that all the time. But I easily get 4 or 5 or 6 every campaign. So if you're willing to pay for the leads and you're willing to buy them and work them, Alma is a great way to help you get on that cruise. And then when we're talking about Alma leads, there's a $10 lead and there's a $5 lead. I have learned that $5 leads are not worth anything. I don't waste my money on those. I pay for the $10 leads. The difference is a $10 lead went to Avon and they showed an interest in Avon, either through Start Avon or Sell Avon or on the Avon Facebook page. Somehow they came through Avon saying they wanted to sell Avon. The $5 leads are just people who clicked on an ad for a generic work from home ad, and those just aren't as good. So the key is just talk to more people, get out there. You can do this. So we're going to go over this really fast because we do this every time, but get started now. We're 5 campaigns in, so if you haven't already started, do it now. Get your recruits, get going. It's really urgent at this point. Make a plan. It's going to take deliberate effort. It's not going to happen by itself. So know how you're going to earn your points. What sales goals are you working for? How many team members will you recruit? Know where you stand. Watch your reports every day and know where you're at. And that way, if you get a little behind, you can easily make a course correction so that you can catch up before it's too late. And then plan for more than you need. If you think you're going to need 12, aim for 24 or so. Because not everybody's going to do the $150 you need. So don't depend on every single person. And just keep going. If somebody disappoints you, that's okay. Jim Rohn, one of my favorite mentors, says, "Isn't that interesting?" So you just use that. Just if they don't do what you want, if somebody signs up and they're not working their business, find somebody else. It's okay, because it happens. Be willing to go outside your comfort zone. You're going to have to do things differently. If you've never sold $300 to $500 before, you're going to have to learn how to reach out and get in front of more people. If you've never recruited somebody, you're going to need to learn how to approach people that way. And then don't give up, no matter what. You've got this. It's doable, and you can do it if you're consistent. You don't give up, and you got to be with me on that cruise. I need friends there, because friends don't let friends cruise alone, right? You guys are my friends, right? Rick is. So don't get left behind. We are all going to be there. That's what the purpose of this group is. We're all going to be there together. We want you. We want every one of you to be there. So believe in your success. There's lots of ways to earn points for this cruise, so you can figure out what works best for you. But bottom line, it comes down to 2 basic things. You have to sell $300 or even better, $500 a campaign, and you have to invite people to join your team and mentor them to be successful.
She's got fur.
Okay, let's talk about the one way, which is increasing your sales. I think Mark and Lori are going to tell us about that.
Yep, we're all ready. And as you can see, yep, I'm wearing a scarf. I wore this same scarf from Avon last week, and it was mighty hot. And this week, it's cold. So how perfect to wear that. And I'm going to get really close. I don't know if you're going to be able to see my little earrings.
Oh.
But the earrings I'm wearing are actually on the front cover of Campaign 25. And they're really fun. Here's the little ornament that they come in. So they're a great gift that you can sell to your customer. Everybody likes jewelry, and they're really affordable. So that's...
Yeah, you can see it on the bottom of your screen here.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you'll go to the next slide.
Oh, there we go.
There we are. You can get all decked out. They're $9.99 each pair.
Christmas bling.
Yeah, and you can have the matching rings to go with them on the opposite page. So a really fun gift. You can use them for a hostess gift. Maybe that's somebody, maybe someone who does your hair at your salon. There's all kinds of ways to use these, and they're $9.99. Okay, next slide.
Great gift.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas with Avon, and this Ultimate Holiday Collection is one of my new favorites. It's an 8-piece collection for $45, and there's a couple ways you can sell it. First, you want to ask your customer if they have holiday parties to go to, work gatherings, if they're entertaining in their home. It's a really great way to, you're thinking entertaining in your home, but you want to ask them that. They want to look their best. They want to save some money. The value of this holiday collection is $145. The cost is only $45. And on the screen, if you look, there's the Ultimate Multi-Performance Cream that's normally $50. That's in this collection.
Love that.
So if you sell that one item, you would want your customer to buy this whole kit for $45 because they're going to save $96, and you can buy a whole lot of gifts with that $96. So let's go to the next screen and see how you can show them with their savings now what else they can buy. So how to spend that $96 you save with gifts galore. We have our snowflake collection in our necklace, our matching ring, earrings, and bracelet. They're all individual items. They can be purchased at real affordable prices. Then for those that gift sets of Bath and Body products are always awesome. 3 for $10. What a buy. And these are limited editions. This one's the Apricot Vanilla Bergamot. So it's not one we've had before, so you need to make sure you tell your customers that these are limited editions, so get them while they're hot. And then and Lynn shared this and Avon shared this, the Lots of Lips. For $30, you get 80 mini lipstick samples. There's so many ways to use this. As an Avon representative, you can use the samples, buy a set for yourself and use them with lots of customers. Or if you are that customer that says, gosh, I don't know which shade of red will match this awesome scarf. Well, now you have 80 choices of lipstick to try. So for 80 days out of the year, you could have a different color of lipstick.
Could match your clothes every day.
Exactly. So there.
I'm gonna have trouble testing all of those on Lynn. All 80 of them in the month of December. Wow.
Wow. It's going to carry over into the new year because there's 80. All right. Next slide, please. And then, of course, you don't want to forget the A box, because if they purchase that collection for $45, they automatically qualify to get this awesome Beauty of Gold A box for $10. And it's more fun, glitzy glam that you can use for holiday parties, all the fun things that are coming up, or gift giving. Anything else, Mark, to add?
No, I think you covered it. Good job.
So again, you can see every week we're talking about a $50 order and you want to carry that on into the new year by adding an A box.
So how many orders is that to get to $500?
10.
Wow, 10. I could do that. I could get 10 customers.
10 customers doesn't sound a whole lot better than like 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's doable.
Awesome. Okay, was that it? Yep.
Yes.
All right, up, back up. Thank you, Lori. Great job.
You're welcome.
So we are here. So mentoring tips. We're going to talk today about mentoring because we've gone over recruiting and selling, I think, till we're blue in the face for the last 10 meetings or so. So let's talk about mentoring because that's a big part of how you're going to earn this trip. So you're going to earn points when you mentor your new team members towards success. So when they place that first or second order of $150, you get points. You get 150 for your Alma generated recruit or 300 points for your personal recruit. And then you're going to earn another 100 points every time they place another $150 order. So stay on top of all of your new team members' orders. Know when their orders are due. Use Vibe to remind you of those dates. And use the Kickstart report to know where each recruit stands every order. We're going to go over that. So help your new people appoint their own representatives. They also want to receive the perks that come from being a leadership rep, right? And you'll receive mentor bonuses and points towards the Cruse incentive. And so wouldn't it be great to take a brand new team member with you on the cruise? And if you help them promote to title, they'll get 1,000 points and you'll get an extra 500 points. So when we go into Vibe, you can access all of your team members by clicking on Business and then Relationship Manager. And then you just start typing their name in, and it will come up down here with names that match it. And we have Rick here. And so when you click on him, it will come up with all of his information here. If you click on View Personal Profile, that will bring up like all these different things that will show you what's going on with his account and what he's doing. And what I want to point out here is the create task. So when you sign Rick up or anybody and they get started, you want to figure out what their first campaign is going to be. And you're going to set a task to be set in there to remind you to follow up to make sure they got their order in. Actually, for a brand new, their very first campaign, you'll probably want more tasks than that. You'll want to like send an email immediately and then maybe a second email a couple of days later. So create a task to do that. And then maybe a phone call or another email a couple of days later. And of course, the task that says their order is due today. So as you can see, when you very first click on business, what was it exactly? When we click on Business and Relationship Manager, it takes you to this screen and it shows you your tasks that are coming up. So like Michelle, her order was due today. So I have a task set up for tomorrow because they have till midnight to get their order in. So I have it set up for tomorrow. So tomorrow morning I'll look and make sure she got her order in. If she didn't, I may text her and say, hey, you missed your order. Did you should at least order brochures so that you can stay in business or something to that effect. Or, if she's brand new, maybe give her a call and see if you can help her. And so once you've figured out what you're going to do with her, figure out what you're going to do next, your next task, and go in here and click on Take Action and edit that task. So it might be setting up a reminder for her Campaign 25 order, or it might be setting up a reminder. You might change it to the next day so that you can follow up. She didn't get it in today. You texted her and you want to follow up again tomorrow to make sure that she gets it in or find out what's happening. So you can change the date to the next day and keep it front and center so you always know what's going on. So Susie, her order's due on November 12th. But I have her set up with a task that's due on the 7th. So on the 7th, I'm going to touch base with her and make sure everything's on track for her next order. And then once I do that, then I'll go to the Take Action and I will change it to the 13th to make sure her order went in. So, you can, if you have everybody in here this way, then you know exactly what you need to do next. You come in the morning and you can check everybody and make sure that they're on top of it and make sure they got their orders in. And, or if they got maybe they got their first order and it was $120. And maybe they ordered a $50 starter kit. You want to call them and go, do you realize that if you just placed another $25 order, you'd get a $25 rebate on your kit? Things like that. You want to look out for them, right? And help them get the best they can get. So when you click on their profile, if you click on inquiry, you can see everything that's happened with their business. So in this case, this person, Michelle, has she got her online appointment kit. She got a $25 kit. You can see that there. She has not placed an order yet. So see, when I was on that task list and I saw that her order was due yesterday, and so today I'm looking. This is the first place I'm going to look, is on this inquiry. And I'm going to see no order. So that tells me I need to get a hold of her. I need to find out what's going on and see what I can do to help her. Then the next place I would look, say she did place an order, then I would go to Business Dashboard, and here you can change it to whichever campaign, and you can see right down at the bottom, award sales, $158. Yay, Margie got $158, so she got her $150 order in. So this is another place that I look. So when I first go in, I go to my tasks, I go to inquiry to see if they placed an order, and then I go to Business Dashboard to find out how much it was. Another thing that you can do is you can go to Program Static Reports and Cruse Like a Boss. It's available either as a PDF or an Excel spreadsheet. And then you pull up that report and it tells you, which is really cool, this tells you everything. So this person placed their first order and they paid for it. So it was paid on time. If it's green, then you're all set. It was paid on time. Her second order was even $156, so you know it was good too. This person had a $137 order. We need to do an add-on of $13 to make it count for $150. So now you know the yellow means either that it's there's something needs to be done, or down here it's pending update, because Avon doesn't check to make sure that it was paid until the campaign closes out. So it'll stay pending here, even if they paid, until the campaign closes out. But this tells you exactly where you stand with all your people. See, place a first or second order. This one missed it. First and second order time frame closed. So this tells you exactly where you stand. Another report that is really helpful to me is the Program Static Reports and the Kickstart program. They get 7 campaigns to get that guaranteed 40% earnings. So but if I work that with them and help them get their 40% earnings, they're automatically going to count for me for the cruise. So I use that report, and you really can't see it very well. Let's see if we can move some stuff here. So this one, what I love about this one is you see where it says place a 200 plus third order by September 27th. This gives me the last day they can get their order in. So that is really important to me, because I know that they missed their order, but if I can get it in by the 27th, then I know that it will still count. So combined with this report and with the cruise report, I love that this gives you dates. So, place a $128 add-on second order by September 19th. So this gives you the actual date for them, what will count for them. Love that. And it will help you to help them earn 40% every campaign if you can keep them engaged. Then the notes. So when you're pulling up a contact, you can write notes. And I think I have a picture of that. Yeah, so literally track everything you do so that you can go back and see it. See, I emailed her, I texted her, I emailed her. So, and it shows, if you pulled it all up, you could see the whole thing, because I copy and paste my entire email in there, or my text. And this way you know exactly what's going on. So every time you follow up, make a note, and then that way you can see it. Another really cool thing about this is if your team member calls customer service not always, they're not always really good about doing it, but sometimes when they call customer service or when something happens to their account on the Avon side, if you go to your notes, you can see what that customer service person might have wrote in there. They might make a note, not always, but they might make a note that they talked to them and what happened. So that's really cool too. So to get on this cruise, stay determined. Imagine yourself on that cruise in April. Don't stop. It's going to be worth it, I promise. So you still have plenty of time. The incentive runs for 13 campaigns. We're only in the 5th campaign right now. If you haven't earned the points yet, or if you've earned less than you hoped for, you still have time to turn things around and get your momentum going. And, you know, there may be a point in time when it will be impossible to earn it, but that's not now. You still can do this. So we're entering the holiday season. This is the best time of year to grow your sales because, Lori, what happens during the holidays to our sales?
Our sales go way up.
Yeah, like double and triple, huh?
Yeah, and then it'll carry on over into the new year. So it's really important. What you do now definitely makes a difference for you on down the road too.
Yeah, that's true. Because the more customers you can bring in now too, even when sales are up and people are buying, the more customers you're going to already have in place when we come out with that wonderful Aspira line in January. Rick, you cut your hair.
Nice bangs, Rick. Hi, Tina.
Hi, Tina. So now is the time to prospect for new customers who are going to fall in love with the wonderful holiday items that Avon's providing for us. And now is the best time of the year to find new team members who want to save 40% on their own holiday shopping and earn 40% on their holiday sales. We have a pretty powerful tool here. So, you know, use it. So your to-do list, set the intention, make a plan. It won't happen without a plan. Take massive action, stay focused, be determined, do not give up, and then celebrate your achievements as you go. And then we will celebrate your achievements on the ship together. So I was going to take us to our Facebook group. Here's our Cruise Like a Boss. And I know we go through this, but in case somebody new watches this, our pinned post at the top is always our upcoming and past Zoom meetings. So you can see when the next meeting is. We have an opportunity presentation here you can share with your prospects if you want to. And every single past meeting is here. There's a recording of every one of them. So you can go back and watch them. Also in here, we have our Cruise Like a Boss leaderboard. I don't know if it's updated. Mark and Lori, that's not accurate, is it?
Well, we haven't updated yet, so we can't see anything until Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So put your numbers on here because we want to know, we want to cheer you on, and we all want to help each other. So to edit it, you just click on Edit Document. You can go in here and make your changes so you can add your name in here and then publish an update. And that will save it. And, you know, there's all kinds of helpful information in here. And if you have questions or anything, you can come into our Cruise Like a Boss group. And there's lots of us here who are more than happy to help you because we want to help you be successful. We want to help you get on this cruise. So let's go back. So the most important,
can I just say that we need, we're going to have Richard buy ice cream for everybody on the ship.
Yeah, he will too. He's a big spender. I see Rick waving. So most important activities, who can tell me? Rick, are you there? Tell me what the most important activities are.
They're muted.
He's muted. Okay, Mark, you know what they are.
Action and follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up.
Follow up.
There we go. Right, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, because you're right on top of it. So talk to more people. Follow up with every brochure you give out. Follow up with every person who says they might want to sell Avon. And follow up with every new team member's orders, every campaign. So tips. Who wants to do this? I do this every week. Are you comfortable doing this?
Sure.
Okay.
Know the requirements. I went over them in the beginning. You can review back, watch it again, and check it out there. The main thing is pull up anchor and get started. Get your passport now. Passport's good for 10 years, so you're going to need it for at least 10 more cruises or all the other trips that Avon has. Mark out the cruise dates on your calendar in pen. April 28th to May 3rd, you ain't going anywhere but on this boat. Here it is. We're throwing in the life raft, and you're on board now. Front load the promotion. Get working now, like we said. And we give you tips every week. You can review them. Lynn has them up there right front and center on the cruise page. And you can review all of these classes that we've done every week for the last 10 weeks. And you can get all kinds of tips on selling and recruiting. Constant contact. You know, keep talking to people. We just did an event this last weekend. Wow, it was an amazing event. But it's just keep going outside your comfort zone and keep looking for new customers. Now's a great time to get your customer base up because they want to spend money. They might as well spend it with you. And then you're going to get them hooked on the great Avon products, and they'll be buying, like Lori was saying, throughout the whole year, especially when the new health and wellness comes out in January. Yeah. Monitor your numbers daily. You gotta track it. If you track it, it'll get done. Set your goals high. Do double of whatever you need. The sooner you can get qualified for the cruise, that'd be great. Wouldn't that be awesome to be, a couple of campaigns before the cruise promotion ends that you've already won the cruise? That'd be a good feeling.
There's already people who have already qualified.
Oh yeah. Some has. I know one that's qualified for both already. So yeah, just get out there and just do it, and it's fun. And this is the time of the year when people are really, really receptive to this. I know when we were at the show this last week, the biggest thing I heard, I think I heard it from everybody, but maybe one person. They were saying, "Wow, Avon! I haven't seen Avon in years. Oh, I'm so glad I found you. Yeah, I would love to get a brochure from you. I'd love to order some products." So just get out there and find these people. Do not give up until you're there. You will earn this cruise, and we're going to celebrate on the cruise together. That boat is going to be rocking. This is going to be the view we have every morning you wake up. Isn't that be great? Every morning you wake up, you look out your porthole, and you see the ocean out there.
Well,
what an awesome feeling.
I hope you enjoy your porthole, because I'm going to have a balcony.
We'll have an even bigger view.
Richard will be at the bottom level, and I'll be up in the balcony.
Nice. Anyway, it's just cruises are a lot of fun. If you've never been on a cruise, you've got to get on this because cruises are so much fun. And the thing I love about this, the cruise gives you an opportunity to all the top sellers, all the people that are really up and coming with Avon, they're going to be on this boat. And the coolest thing is you're going to be sitting around having dinner with them, sitting around just relaxing by the pool with them, and you're going to be talking to them. There's just so many beneficial tips that you pick up from all these people when you're meeting. Plus, you make friends. A lot of times, it's kind of like same time next year. We know so many people in Avon that we've met over the years, and every time we go to an event, we haven't seen them in a year or 6 months, and it's so cool to see them again and kind of get caught up again. Fun.
Okay, our next meeting is going to be next Monday, the 13th. We're going to have to be at 3 o'clock Mountain because Richard and I have a meeting Monday night. So that's 2 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Mountain, 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern. So Q&A. Does anybody that's on the call have any questions? Comments?
Action. Take
action.
Follow up.
Okay, so let me stop the share. Oh, there's Rick. So let's do this. We're ready to go, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, they got their dog.
Oh, hey. Hello there.
She's going to be lonely while you're on the cruise. Are you sure you want to leave her and go?
She gets to go.
Of course we do. We'll go on the cruise and our son will take her.
All right. Oh, it's like Rick. Okay, you guys. Well, thank you. Let me stop the recording.